is how good of a throwing arm he has.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25 for a gain of about 5.
And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
2nd down and 6. It's intercepted! Here's the former Boston College quarterback, Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan is noted to be, but this guy, when you give him a chance, he knows how to air it out and hit receivers in stride.
What a nice spot to begin this drive. The Falcons from the 37 will go ground. Shakes off the tackle. Breaks out of that one. Shazier's in on the tackle.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball. Get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
Freeman's got it on the handle.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
2nd and goal from the 6. He'll get it again. And wide out, one of the biggest threats in the game, Julio Jones.
Nobody's second-guessing the Atlanta Falcons hierarchy now, are they? All those draft picks they gave up for Julio Jones a couple years ago looks like a pretty smart move now.
3rd and goal from the 4. Slashing to the right side. Coleman's met after a gain of 3.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on 3rd and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
The Falcons had a 4th down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Goal line defense on the field. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
Early in the game, a lot of times that's when you want to try to go for it on 4th and goal, because if you don't make it, you feel like you have enough time to overcome it.
It's good. The Steelers set to return the kick. And here's Todman. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
The Steelers from the 22. Bell's handed the football.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Halfway
through this first quarter now.
Roethlisberger sends it to Bell. Taking a look at the offensive starters. Always reliable at tight end is Heath Miller.
He is reliable, no doubt about it. He's the old school tight end. A guy that can move around and catch the football, but can line up at the end of the line of scrimmage and block linebackers as well as any tight end in the NFL.
This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
Hester's got it at the 21. That return's good for about 10. The Steelers defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Freeman's taking the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. Ryan's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Now makes the move to the right. Freeman's met at the 37.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. Gorman, who has it? It's the offense with the catch. Unbelievable. It sure looked like an interception for a while there, Phil. But how about the effort by the wide receiver?
Never give up, Jim. That's what you do as a wide receiver in this league. And he didn't that time, and he gets the catch over the defender. What a job.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
Freeman's lined up as the single back. He's going to get another carry. Freeman's tackled down after a gain of 2. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Falcons with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd and 9. Ryan gives it up. Shakes off the hit. The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
3 or 4.
Freeman's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second and goal from the 5. Wide to the left. Ryan's going to throw the football into the ground to spike it and stop the clock. Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first.
Freeman's going to take the handoff now.
Runs it across for the touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and go. He's for it, and they get it.
The point after is good. Jones probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive. A drive in which he contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score.
Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Steelers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Steelers have it at the 34. And they are in on Bell.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Roethlisberger is going to take it from the gun. And it's batted down.
The Steelers are trailing right now, so you know they're going to have to rely on the passing game the rest of the way.
Roethlisberger, such a crucial part of this offense, and he's so competitive. What are you looking for the rest of the way here, Phil?
Well, I tell you what I think, Jim. I think he needs a little more protection. Give him some more time so he can find those guys and get the rhythm of passing the football down the field back. So if the offensive line picks up what they're doing, that is really going to improve the play of the quarterback.
That's his first reception today.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Bell's going to secure the handoff.
And that gains 1.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down and 9. DeAngelo Williams. Durant's all over the ball carrier.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Roethlisberger's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
Third and a long way to go.
Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Steelers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
Mitchell's heading back onto the field with the rest of the defense, and he has to be looking for an improvement here because they've been on their heels for most of this first half, partner.
They have to be so disappointed about how they're playing and the results. And how do you change that? You do it with effort. They just need a greater effort out there on the defensive side.
Freeman's tackled right at the 28. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The Falcons have leaned on the ground game to this point, and it's been big for them. Freeman's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity. That's not a good job by the running back. Play the situation. It's second and short. Get the first down. He makes a bad decision, gets tackled short, and now we got a tough third down coming up.
Freeman's marked down after a gain of 4.
Freeman's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. First down and 10.
Toss play. Fights through contact.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be second down.
Coleman's got the toss, secures the football.
They bring him down at the 41-yard line. On the way, third down.
Lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Flip to the outside. Has the first down and a whole lot more.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Freeman's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Ward's going to receive the toss. Brought down right at the 50.
Ward's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Falcons come out in a jumbo set. And Ward's going to secure the football on the toss.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Coleman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. 3rd and 12. Takes another handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Falcons know what a situation they were in right there. It was a tough one. 3rd and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead.
Falcons elect to go for it and bypass the punt on 4th down.
2 tight ends on the field here.
Again, they'll lean on him. Has the first down. Now looking for more. There to make the tackle. The Steelers defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Ready for intermission. First, one more play.
The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Still on his feet. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Falcons take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Falcons have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Freeman's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle. Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Coleman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Here's the handoff.
Searching for space to the right.
No one's going to get him now.
The 30, the 20. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Steelers are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 21-0. That return's good for about 18.
The Steelers talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Second and 1. Roethlisberger going down the field. This is third down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Bell will get it. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. And he'll officially touch the player, the down player right there.
One thing coaches... when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Coverage team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game. And also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
Freeman's in the backfield. Single back set. And now he'll dip out of bounds. He's now pushed past 120 yards rushing today.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Coleman's got it on the handle.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Double tight end formation. Second and short.
Run it right. The defense, when they watch this tape tomorrow, they are going to get their rear ends chewed out. Look at the broken tackles that time by the running back.
Coleman's lined up in a single back formation. And the flag comes out.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Falcons from the 37. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Falcons offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Falcons take it from the 28. Ward's taken down at the 25.
Ward's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Second down and 7. And Ward's handed the football. Shazier's there to make the stop. Third down now. Coleman's lined up as the single back. Right back to him once more. That's a gain of 6.
.36-yard field goal attempt coming up.
The Falcons call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Ryan's lined up, 2 tight ends set, trying to find an opening to the right. And Gay's going to make the tackle.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Coleman's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Another running play. And a flag is down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Second touchdown of the game. A little more salt in the wound with that touchdown to play.
Hey, look, this is professional football. Don't look for them just to slow down because they're nice guys on the other side. They're going to play hard, so you better make your mind up to get out there and play hard, or you're just going to continue to get embarrassed.
And a flag comes out.
Personal foul.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
The Steelers have a tough road ahead of them. Roethlisberger's just been awful to this point.
Wow, he has been shaky. There's no doubt about it. Pass protection is there. The receivers look pretty sharp running down the field, but he's not accurate. And when you're not accurate, you lose confidence. They just got to find a way to get him back.
Incomplete.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
The Steelers line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line. And intercepted. Not much time left here, and this defense can feel it and smell it. A shutout is within reach.
Yeah, you can see the excitement on the sidelines. That's what they want. That's what this game is all about right now, keeping that shutout.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Holding offense.
The defense
accepts the penalty. The Falcons march to the line. They're up big on the scoreboard here in the fourth. The score's 28-0. Falcons have it at the 34. Freeman's marked down at the 34. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. He's got over 130 rushing yards today. The Falcons have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Coleman's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today. The Falcons decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long, and look, not second-guessing that play call, not many in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a first down. They go with the run, the defense is not fooled, and now they're going to have to punt.
The Steelers' defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Falcons will take the snap from the 45. Ryan on his way. Touchdown! Phil, we're early in the fourth, and they continue to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. The offensive coordinator, he wants to pad the stats of his offense. Keep putting up those numbers in total yards and watch them rise in the rankings. And, hey, sometimes you got to do that is do what's good for the offensive coach.
And here's Todman.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Falcons defense has been just remarkable. It reminds me of the Ravens defense back in 2000 when they led statistically in virtually every category on their way to winning the Super Bowl, Phil.
Yeah, you talk about that defense. They were scary. My gosh, they went out there.
Ball's on the ground. And the defense has it. Foster's in on the tackle.
Keep 2 hands on that ball. Quarterback didn't do it, so when he's hit, that football came flying out.
The Falcons take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy.
The blowout continues. Another touchdown. It's been over for a long time, Phil. But at least we waited until midway through the fourth quarter to declare it.
Yeah, we've been thinking it for a while, but now we can say it out loud. And look, the losing side, look, you got to go back and think about what you did in this game. The strategy, it was all wrong. And if you want to win another game, you better think and change what you're doing.
Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
Second down after the incompletion. Roethlisberger's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the shotgun. Ball comes out. And it's a takeaway. It's been that kind of a day for this team. I'm sure they can't wait for this one to be over.
You know, Jim, it's not always going to go well for you when you play in this league against such great players on the other side. But the one thing there's no excuse for, you must play hard, and this team just did not play hard today. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and goal from the 9. Slashing to the right side. Lawrence Timmons makes the tackle.
Freeman's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
I felt like I could have said this in the first quarter instead of waiting until midway through the fourth, but this game is over.
It is, Jim, yeah, the way you said it is, there's a finality to it, no question. And the losing end, the coaches, the players, they got to go back. They got to do a lot of soul searching because this was one pitiful effort.
The Falcons lined up now for the point after.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Falcons team official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. And it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it. What a job of effort.
Phil, this offense hanging its head in disappointment as they have been able to generate nothing as far as energy converting to yards.
Jim, it's just been a bad day all around on the offensive side. You know, the offensive coordinator, he had a bad day. The quarterback, the offensive line, spare no one. They've all been awful.
Keeps his legs moving.
Hesper's tackled down at the 39. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
The Falcons offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
It's a two tight end formation. And they'll end up losing 5 yards on the run.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Third down and 11. Now makes the move to the right. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Matt Bosher ready to punt. The Falcons face fourth down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Falcons will take the snap from the 40.
He's in the clear. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
The Steelers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Bell in the backfield. Single back set. 2nd down and 10. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Falcons official. The team...
Offside. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. 3rd down after the penalty. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Hayward-Bay can't bring it in, and the pass is incomplete.
That's a nice route that time by the receiver, running the corner route, and the quarterback just throws it too far and misses it.
Hester's going to try and return this punt. Gains 16.
Hester's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage.
And Falcons offense takes the field, and what is in essence an encore bow to the crowd here, as they have been the dominant team all game long, and time is running out.
This is when I was at my best when I played, Jim. When we were winning, I came out there late in the game I could kneel down and kill the clock as good as any quarterback in history.
2nd and 10. Ryan hits Ronnie White. That's another reception, giving him 2. The Falcons are in front thanks to their quarterback. Ryan's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it. There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. One-handed grab.
Williams is going back to the huddle, and he's telling everybody, look up at the Jumbotron, and let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
1st and goal from the 4. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Ready to take the snap at the 4.
2nd and goal from the 4. Freeman's taking the handoff.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
And this will probably wrap things up here. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.